Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Gemini, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. So with all that being said, Gemini, let's get started. How does Gemini currently view this relationship? All right, Gemini. So we do have the Knight of Cups, we do have the Two of Wands, and then we also have the Ace of Pentacles. It kind of looks like you're deciding to give someone a chance, but whoever this person is that you're deciding to give a chance to, you're a little bit on the fence, about them. And I'm kind of curious as to why. So let's look a little bit more into that, shall we? Because I'm getting you're a little bit on the fence about giving this person a chance for whatever odd reason. I just want to be nosy. Give me like 2.5 seconds. Tell me more about not the Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. I feel like the primary reason why you were like on the fence about giving this person in particular a chance does have a lot to do with you not wanting to get like hurt and disappointed anymore. So when it comes down to this person, it's like you don't really know, honestly, what to anticipate and or expect. You don't know if it's going to end in like a happily ever after relationship, or if it's just going to end with you getting hurt and disappointed again. But kind of looks like there's only one way, right, to find out, so it kind of looks like you're choosing to give this person a chance just to kind of see, right, where life could possibly take you and this person. Okay, fair enough. So it kind of looks like that's kind of why you were on the fence, right, about giving this person a chance. It has a lot to do with like the fear, right, of getting heartbroken again and disappointed again. Okay, let's look at this person, shall we? How does this person currently view this relationship? Okay, with Gemini. All right, so we have the King of Swords. We do have the Lovers out here. And then this person comes off to me as like somebody who is very, very cautious. Nothing wrong with that. I feel like this person has been through, a lot as well. Hence why, yeah, I do see this person showing a boatload of interest in you, but just cautious, you know what I mean? At the same exact time. I feel like it's going to take this person time though, Gemini, to like fully trust you and allow themselves to like go there with you, emotionally speaking. But it has a lot to do with this person's past, okay? And very little to do with you. So just, keep that in mind. I just kind of feel like the both of you have definitely been through a lot. You know what I mean? I think that because of everything you've been through and everything that they've been through, it's kind of hard for you guys to like, fully trust people and allow yourself to go there, with a person emotionally speaking. But I feel like this person's very curious to see where life could possibly take the both of you. I feel like they're trying to be optimistic, just like you're trying to be optimistic, and not allow like things that you've personally experienced in prior relationships to affect you within your dynamic with them, vice versa. So I like the fact that you guys are trying basically to give love another chance. Like I do like that. Okay, let's keep going. How does Gemini currently feel? Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, we have the Moon, and then we also have the, okay. Okay, hold on. All right, let's talk. So, all right, in regards to how you're currently feeling, I just feel like you had a really bad experience, okay, with this last person that you were dealing with. I'm not entirely sure exactly what you went through with this person, from your past, but whatever it is that you went through with this person from your past, you're very determined to not go through that BS ever again. So I do see you kind of like watching this person closely, just to make sure, right, that they're nothing like this person from your past. You just want to make sure that they don't act like this person from your past or behave. I'm getting act and behave like this person from your past. So who knows? Like maybe this person that you were dealing with, from your past was like a playboy playgirl like energy. That's definitely a possibility. It's interesting because I feel like even though you're keeping a close eye on them to like make sure, right, that this person doesn't act like your ex or behaves, like your ex, it kind of looks like so far, you're very impressed by this person, the way that they carry themselves as an individual and the way that they act and the way that they behave, right? But it's like, with the moon to the Four of Cups coming out here, it's like you're sitting around waiting, you know, for this person to do something that like reminds you of your ex. It's like you're just sitting around waiting for them to do it. Again, not entirely sure what it is that this person from your past, you know, used to do, because it's something that this person from your past used to do. I'm specifically getting that. It's something that they used to do that really did like bother you and rubbed you the wrong way. So even though they're not doing it, you're just like, yeah, but it's only a matter of time though before they do. Okay. Okay. Let's look. All right. Well, let's look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, like I feel like you're really impressed, honey, which I love. I absolutely love that for you. You're really impressed because so far, right? It kind of looks like they don't behave like your ex or do the things that your ex used to do. So it does kind of have you like, okay, wait a minute. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I like this. Like, you just want to make sure, man. Oh man, you just want to make sure you do not end up with someone like your ex ever again. Okay. So so even though this person, they're saying all the right things, they're doing all the right things, they're not behaving or acting, I guess, like this person from your past, you're still kind of harnessing the energy of, well, you never know, you know, like they might do it tomorrow or they might do it the day after that or the day after that. You never know. You know what I mean? Okay, fair enough. Okay, all right, let's look at this person. How does this person currently feel? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, we got the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Hermit out here. You know what's interesting is that it typically takes this person a while to like fully trust a person, and we kind of see this person trusting you very quickly, which typically takes them a while. So that's kind of telling me that you're giving this person the vibe and the impression that you are somebody who's very, very trustworthy. You are somebody who's not here to play games and, you know, things of that nature, which is really good. It's good. It kind of looks like the both of you are kind of like impressing one another at this point. Another thing too, like this person, it takes them a while to like feel like it, how do I say this? Like it takes them a while to be like comfortable with a person and vulnerable with a person, as well as fully trust a person. I feel like you're gaining that like that, like very, very quickly. And that's just you just being you, like, which is interesting because it does take this person a while. It's kind of what I'm getting, to fully trust a person, feel comfortable with a person, be vulnerable with a person. But I don't know, it just kind of looks like you're just gaining this person's trust very, very quickly. And honestly, I don't even feel like you're doing anything besides just, you know, you just being you and just showing up as your true and authentic self. Same applies for them. I just feel like they're just being them. You know what I mean? They're just showing up as their true and authentic self. And it's like, you're very blown away by it, you know, and they're very blown away by you. Very, very blown away by you. We have the Ace of Pentacles, by the way, to Ten of Pentacles. I mean, listen, there's a huge possibility that, you know, you and this person might end up, you know, pursuing a relationship with one another, because the Ten of Pentacles does speak of a long-term relationship between two people, full of abundance, stability, all of that good stuff. I just kind of feel like because the two of you are very blown away by one another, it kind of has you guys both thinking like, okay, wait a second. This person might just be the one for me. But even then, like, I feel like you guys are still trying your hardest to not get too excited just yet. Like, even though you're definitely impressing them and they're definitely impressing you and you're blowing them away and they're blowing you away. You know what I mean? I feel like y'all are still kind of like, let me see. Let me see. You never know nowadays with people, right? Like, that's the attitude I would say that you guys have, right? Because of everything that you guys have been through. But what actions will Gemini take towards this person or moving forward? Dude, as far as like your doubts and reservations about this person, because let's be honest, okay? You don't want to end up with somebody who is anything absolutely anything like your ex. Like, you do not want to deal with somebody who treated you the way that they treated you or did you the way that they did you, basically like this person from your past did, right? But it's like the more you spend time with this person and the more you get to know them, the more you start to find yourself feeling like, oh my God, like they're nothing like this person from my past. Like, I actually see you getting really, really excited. Really, really excited. So when it comes down to your doubts and reservations, I feel like that's something that's going to dissipate very, very quickly, which is a good thing. It's like you go from being unsure about them to being like 100% sure that, okay, like this person's nothing like my ex. Thank the Lord. Okay. They don't act like them. They don't treat me the way that they used to treat me. You know what I mean? Like, or this person doesn't treat you the way that this person from your past used to treat you is what I meant to say, but you know what I mean. All right, what actions? Let's see. We have the Temperance card. This is nice. This is nice. I really like the way that this is playing out between the two of you, because when it comes down to your worries and your concerns, like about like them and like, what if they're like my ex, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's quickly being revealed to you just by them being them, that that's not anything that you personally have to like worry about, okay? Vice versa. Like, this person feels like with you, it's like, you know, they feel like you mean well. They feel like, you know, they can trust you. You know, they feel like they could be vulnerable with you. They feel like, you know, it's safe for them to go there with you, you know, emotionally speaking. So, you know, this is kind of like the epitome of like winning one another over is like the best way I could describe what it is that I'm seeing here. I love how this is unfolding, I swear, between you and this person. Okay. Let's see what else we can get here for this connection. All right, let's see. We have the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Wands, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you guys are finally getting what it is that you guys always wanted. Yeah, like, when it comes down to this person from your past, because I keep getting, I guess, like, it's something about the way that they were acting or behaving or certain things that they would do that used to, like, drive you mad. Like, ugh, I can't deal with a man like this. I can't deal with a woman like this. Like, I keep kind of getting that specifically from you, Gemini. And the fact that you finally met someone who's nothing like this person from your past, it has you so freaking excited, as well as optimistic when it comes down to your future with this person. You're finally getting what it is that you always wanted. Granted, you didn't necessarily get what you essentially wanted from this person from your past, but you're definitely getting it from this particular person. And it seems like you're pretty happy about it, okay? So when it comes down to them, it's like, well, they're finally getting what it is that they always wanted. I just kind of feel like prior to you, they always had a very difficult time, like, trusting people and being vulnerable with people and being comfortable, you know, with people and lowering their guard down, you know, with people. But with you, it's like, they don't feel like they have to be fucking guarded. They don't feel like they, have to be like worried, you know, about you like betraying them or deceiving them or being sneaky or doing anything behind their back. Like, they just feel, they finally feel safe to actually love a person. You know what I mean? Like, the way that they always wanted to, but I kind of feel like people made it very hard, you know, for them to like fully love, you know, a person the way that they honestly wanted to. But I feel like it had a lot to do with the fact that they just kind of found themselves meeting people that gave them 99 reasons, you know, as to why they shouldn't fully love that person or lower their guard down with that person or fully trust that person. But with you, it's like, it's just different. Like, they don't feel like they have to fucking worry about that shit, you know, like they feel like they can love you and not have to worry about feeling stupid later. Because I feel like that's kind of what they were kind of going through, you know, like they would find themselves like finding somebody that they really, really do like, and they'll try to like build with that person, love that person, you know, unconditionally, but then that person will turn around and, you know, just give them every reason to not be that way is kind of what I'm getting. But with you, it's like they feel like they could actually love you and not feel stupid later, you know, because I feel like every person that they would like turn around and fall for and give their all to, like, they'll eventually like find themselves feeling stupid later or feeling foolish later. But with you, it's like they don't feel like they have to worry about that. you guys are finally getting what you guys always wanted. It just kind of looks like the people that you guys wanted these things from, they just couldn't give y'all that. You know what I mean? But to be honest, now that you guys have essentially met one another and things are playing out the way that it's playing out, I feel like you're so glad that that prior relationship went south. And I feel like they're so fucking glad that that prior relationship that they were a part of went south, because now they don't have to worry about looking stupid, feeling stupid, looking foolish, or feeling foolish. Like, they don't have to fucking worry about that anymore. I just kind of feel you guys are so grateful that you guys were able to essentially meet one another. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles coming out here to the Four of Wands, I am definitely getting that you and this person will be moving at a very slow and steady pace. I think that there's a reason behind it all. I think that you need time to really figure out if this person's anything like your ex or not. And I feel like this person needs time to figure out if you're anything like their ex or not, or if you're going to put them through similar things that their ex basically put them through, or if you're going to make them feel the way that their ex basically made them feel. And I feel like that's kind of why you guys are moving slowly with one another. Knight of Pentacles represents a very cautious energy. I mean, you guys are deciding to give love another chance, but you guys are both very cautious at the same exact time, rightfully so. I mean, you've been through the things you've been through, they've been through the things that they've been through, but this is going to lead to higher levels of commitment. With the Four of Wands coming out here, I am getting that you guys will definitely end up in a relationship with one another, but this could lead to marriage between you and this person, because the Four of Wands does represent marriage between two people. All right. So with all that being said, Gemini, that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.